people start to realize our differences aren't as big as they seem.
I couldn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on.
I know a lot of people were affected.
You know, it's still that divide.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Our City, Our Voice.
You look a lot different at it.
Everybody was kind of spinning about what it was and what was happening.
Everything's changed.
Everything's changed.
When it comes to investing in student mental health, the benefits are great. Bolstering social, educational, and economic well-being of students and campuses, of course, leads to increased well-being within the broader society. That is according to research we've looked at by the Healthy Minds Network. With more on the importance of mental health among students, we welcome in Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor once again. Always good to talk with you about these issues.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get started right into this. What are systemic issues that contribute to low mental health issues for students?
So before we get into systemic issues, we should also talk about cultural issues,
Okay.
right? Traditionally, people have looked at mental health as some sort of weakness in a person. Get over it, suck it up, push through it, fight through it, right? Those are terms that we all remember have probably been used for us growing up. When we feel down, we're going through something, we can't figure out what we're going through, and we go talk to somebody about it, just say, hey, stop being soft, right? Push through it, get over it. So we have to get over that today. I understand young people today especially live in a world so different than we lived in, right? The pressures on them, the things they face, the things they see on a daily basis are so much different than when we grew up. When we grew up, we just worried about what we dealt with in our immediate environment.
And when you say we, whom are you referring to?
I'm talking about our age group,
Okay.
right? Our age group, we dealt with our immediate environments. We didn't have social media. We didn't have all of these things where so many things influenced the way we thought, the way we viewed ourselves, what was happening in the world. So they have so much access to information, and that information, those things influence mindsets.
Right. You talk about the culture. I'm interested to hear your answer on this. A lot of people will point to what is stigma, right? Is there one particular cultural community that stigmatizes mental health more than any other, and is that a problem?
So I'll speak for, obviously I'm black, so just knowing that in our community, the mental health phenomenon is just now reaching us as far as where we are recognizing the traumas. We've talked about pay gaps for women. We've talked about a lot of these things that affect our communities that put so much stress on human beings in our community. But we've just dealt with those things. We've learned to push through those stresses. We've learned to push through tough times, and it just became a norm for us.
Yeah.
But today we've learned that it can't be that way. You know, life expectancy is lower. People are dealing with so much, and we have to have those coping skills. A week ago, we talked about young people in high school learning those coping skills, understand how to deal with their emotions, understanding that, hey, look, it's not okay to see someone get shot and then the next day just come to school like nothing ever happened.
Right. You talk about school. Let's bring this back to students. How does the wellness, or the lack thereof, how does that affect school-aged children and the community as a result?
It affects so much. We talk about learning gaps. I mean, it's hard to learn when you have so much in your mind, right? It's hard to learn and come to school and lock in when there's so much happening in your immediate environment that you're thinking about, that you're worried about. So our young people are dealing with that on a daily basis. So as a community, the school can't do it by themselves. Parents, community organizations, we all have to understand, how do we get young people to feel better about the environments they're in, to feel better about themselves and what they can accomplish, to understand that they receive so much information on how they should look, how they should behave, how they should act, right? And they're trying to get all that information and try to live up to that. So it puts so much pressure on young people today, and we as adults, sometimes we don't understand it because we didn't grow up like that.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. We could talk about this all day, and our conversations off camera lend to that that premise. Wish TV contributor Emil Ekiyor, as always, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Discover more at wishtv.com, and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook, check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.